All right, guys, we had Jeff Wilson had a foot. He returned. Tart, Stinger, no return. Dakota Watson had a calf, no return. Breida had hurt his ankle in warm-ups, re-injured it in the game. He didn't return later. He was pulled. And then T. Moore had a jaw. He came back and played. Go ahead. Yeah, there was a number of things that added up that were building up, and made a dumb mistake and said something I shouldn't have, and it won't happen again.
Was Breida's injury the same ankle issue that he's been?
Yes. Yeah.
So defensively, just it seemed like they were able to do what they needed to do on the ground, and then Russell picked his spots. What went wrong defensively?
One thing is we gave them too many opportunities with our turnovers on offense. Gave them too many opportunities. I think they had 13 points off turnovers with the pick six. They returned the opening kickoff of the third quarter. From what I saw on defense, I thought we missed a number of tackles there, especially in the second half. They got one big play down the field, on a special. Had a number of deep PIs, or had a deep PI. They got explosive, and the rest was a number of off schedules by Russell, which is what he does. Got to him a couple times, broke away in the pocket, and when he did that, the zones break down and found some open guys.
I think Nick threw for over 400 yards, but what's your assessment of how he played?
I'll watch the film, but I don't think anyone on our team played that great. He got a number of plays. I think he got an end zone twice, and it was two good routes on both of those. And he did a good job when he had the opportunities.
Colin, on the fumble on Wilson there, I know they said the play stood and not confirmed. Did they give you any further explanation there?
No, they just, I get those ones are very frustrating because, I definitely believed he didn't fumble it. And when it is a tie goes to the offense. They sit there and talk about it for a while, then they decide to call it a fumble, so it always goes to replay. And I think the replay showed it, but it's got to be 100% when it's ever like that. So if it's not 100%, then even though, despite what everyone knows it was, you have to live with it. So I was very frustrated with that. And then on top of it, after missing that, if you do reward them a fumble, we were on top of him, which means he's down. So they should have started on their 5-yard line backed up instead of at the 15-yard line. So I thought they missed two on that. We gave up an opening kick return for a touchdown in the third, so that definitely wasn't good enough. I think T. Moore made a real good play on the one punt and stepped out of bounds, so we got a penalty on that, and then we gave a big one later when he came back in. So definitely not good enough. No, he will eventually, but the other guys have done a good job catching it. Richie has done a good job. I know he missed that one today, which was huge, and we've been trying to bring back Dante through his injuries throughout the year, and we've been trying to get him to focus on receiver, but no, he'll be out there.
Did Richard have any words for the team before the game to try to get him hyped up, and this being his kind of return?
No. Richard treated it like a normal week. We all know it was special for him to come back here and do that, and it was good to see that they treated him well in that way. But we knew it was a big deal for Richard, but it was for our team also, and he didn't try to make up anything different.
Jimmy was on the sideline for this game. What kinds of things can he benefit from being down there during games?
Not much during games. Just it's nice to have him around the team and stuff. Now they can protect himself and things like that. But he's watching, listening to the calls and stuff. But it's just nice to have him down there.
Yeah, an earbud.
I assume he did. I'm not sure though. And if not, he always stands next to CJ, who's got his helmet on, so they relay it to each other.
What did you think of Jeff Wilson's performance, just given the circumstances?
Just given the circumstances, he ran hard. I know it was real unfortunate with that fumble, which I still disagree with. But and he had a pretty bad injury in the game, so he had to come in at halftime. And it was good to see him fight through it and come out there in the second half and help us out.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks.
We'll bring